Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's a wonderful Thursday. Absolutely the day and time I normally stream on. It has been long and complicated. My cat wants into the window seat. 1 second. There you go. She's such a good kitty cat. She's basking in a sunbeam on this warm summer day here in space Sweden. And speaking of space Sweden, we are going to be going to the Xianzhou Lofu. Space China, although a very space-specific time period of Chinese history, as I found out from an interview from the Honkai Star Rail developers recently, and unfortunately, I can't remember which dynasty it is specifically, but it is set during a specific time, and that's also very interesting to me. It explains the whole elixir of immortality thing. It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole time period. So anyway, let's get into the game. There's some new event that I'm supposed to play and that everyone is hating on. And so that means probably I'll love it. That's kind of how these things go. I do have some guests and I guess what you would argue are occupants with me here today of the Express. We're here with Welt Yang. Welt Yang, what's the word on the street? You should record anything interesting you come across during your adventures. In the end, they might just become important points of conversation. You are just wine dad, huh? Alright, thank you, Mr. Yang. Bye, I'll keep that in mind. I have March to take pictures of things. Okay. Himiko, I'm begging you to not be boring. What is it, Trixie? I don't have any more questions. I was just gonna bask in your beauty. And hello, who is this over here? Yukong, all I beg of you, I fucking beg of you, do not say anything really sad. Okay, here we go, folks. Alright, Yukong, what do you have to say?
Since assuming the role of Helm Master, it's rare that I have the chance to gaze upon the stars like this. It should be a view I tire of seeing, but it always leaves me in awe. The heavens really are boundless.
What do you think of this place?
Thank you. I like it. It's a shame. The stars no longer belong to me. Perhaps one day I shall feel their embrace once again. But it will undoubtedly be the day of my last flight.
Come and have a look whenever you can. Just ride on the train, never a starship, apparently. Because once again, you're just a real downer, Yukong.
I will. Thank you for your invitation. I can't help but say that after arriving on the Express, I'm a little envious of your way of life. You are able to enjoy the vastness of the universe, and with reliable companions by your side.
I mean, Dan Hung's here, but I bet he's hiding from you.
I hope you all cherish one another.
We do, except Dan Hung. Alright, thanks. Weird of you to just give me some stellar jade, but, okay. Thank you. By the way, the stars are easier to see over here, on the star side of the ship. See, like, over there, where the stars are. Oh, fuck. Hook. We're not even at your planet. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, this is the Jade Gate. This is how you get in and out. I hope that's the Jade Gate. Jesus, do I remember the lore? Anyway, this is the Jade Gate. This is how you get in and out of the Xianzhou Lofu. We're clearly outside of it. I think we're parked outside. We'll take like a... We've never established that we have a shuttlecraft or anything. I actually have no idea how long the ship is. Oh well. Hook, what the... This place is perfect for playing hide and seek. I don't know, your motherfucking family's on another planet.
Oh, well, if it isn't our honorary member. Pitch Dark Hook the Great is about to host a hide and seek contest. You wanna come?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who else is coming?
Well, at the moment, it's just you and me.
You have an advantage being so small.
I asked the others if they were interested. Pom Pom was too busy, but they agreed to let me host the contest on the Express, as long as I don't use the engine room.
That is Himiko's place. You're not allowed to go there.
Himiko said she's terrible at hide and seek. Welt looked excited, but then he said it was a shame he couldn't do it and never explained why.
You know, Hook, you don't know that you're being a downer, but you were just a downer.
Hook needs to find more people. The Express is huge. It's a waste of space to not play.
I don't disagree, kid. I don't disagree at all. Alright, well, that was... Oh, for fuck's sake, Pom-Pom. Okay, 1 second. We're gonna help Pom-Pom. Them's the rules. But then finally we're gonna talk to the long-winded man who likes storytelling. Trixie! What's weighing on your mind? For the next adventure, to ensure sufficient supplies, you have to... I'll just make you our emergency food. Listen to yourself. How could you say that to the conductor? You may not know, various materials are needed to ensure the normal operation of the Astral Express. And before we had a good relationship with our space station, Himiko and Asta reached some kind of resource supply agreement. For some basic supplies, we go directly to the corresponding department and ask for them. Well, but don't ask for things that are too expensive or troublesome. Since you're here, I have told Asta, and she has already informed the person in charge of the corresponding department. Why don't you run this errand for me this time? I did call Pom-Pom emergency food. I guess I will do this short little side quest. This little gift.
Log off.
Hello.
Head back.
March, this is your home. That's not true. Her home is the train. That's the only place she's ever lived. Alright. We meet again. I don't know much about anything apart from the Aeons. How can I help you? Do you think her name is Mare or Mare? Great question. About the resource supply agreement, this is a different person the last time I did this. Oh, I see. It's an agreement related to the Astral Express, right? The Department of Insight has indeed obtained a batch of interesting documents. But I have something to do right now. I'll have someone transfer the information to you later. That was the whole fucking job. That's the whole job. Pom-Pom happy now. We happy now. Alright. I will even go verify that Pom-Pom's happy. I will go talk to Pom-Pom, and Pom-Pom will act like nothing ever happened.
Huh? You're back? It's natural for the conductor to feel relieved when their passengers return safely.
I don't think I remember this question being one I could ask. Excuse me. About Dan Hung, sleep. I'm certain that's an exact quote. Passenger Dan Hung sleeps in the archives. I don't know how he managed to get a good night's rest in that room, though. I was always worrying that he'd catch a cold. But then Pom-Pom made a discovery. The heat emanating from the server unit provides plenty of warmth. And since Dan Hung himself insists on sleeping there, Pom-Pom decided to stop worrying about him so much. He also said something about being able to sleep on the rope. Pom-Pom don't know what he meant by that. Seems really strange if you ask me. On the rope? I'm certain that there is some sort of communications joke going on, but I'm just gonna take a real quick look into Dan Hung's room. Hey bud, this is the archive. I do work here? And you just live in this bed. You do scatter a lot of books around, though. I mean, mood, buddy. My bedroom is covered in books. And this is mine. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to read that. This is not in the critical path, but I might check that out later. I'm definitely going to do a Tales of the Hinterlands stream. It's something I've been wanting to do since I saw that there are fucking 9 volumes of that book in here. But that is the book that I think Pella writes fanfiction for, or something. Anyway, let's do the thing. Tales of the Fantastic. It's got a little clock next to it to warn me that it's gonna go away, that it is terminal like so many things in the galaxy. Anyway, it's right over here. Oh. That's a different... This is a different fucking quest? And there's this quest too? That is a long fucking quest title, my friends. Anyway. Let's go!
Wanna go take some pictures?
Can it be of various Foxians? Alright, let's go. Canonically young and beautiful forever. Well, until they suddenly die. When all their internal organs stop working, basically at once. Great, love it. What a horrible life cycle you have.
Fantastic story.
Okay, I'm just gonna interrupt this, I guess. Hey, bud. Curved wood must... Okay, that is you speaking. Good. I thought it was the narrator for a second. Sorry. Curved wood must be bent again to reach straightness, and finding truth from exaggerations and lies takes knack. When the real is fake and the fake is also real, you need to toss a coin to hear my spiel. This man speaks a little German. I am Shigan, a humble storyteller at the Sleepless Earl. If you'd like to listen to a few novel-length tales, you might have to wait here for a while. This, my friends, is one of several things that make this controversial. I will be doing a lot of voice acting today. Then again, though there is still time for the story sessions, if you were to sip some tea and listen to a few tunes, it wouldn't be a complete waste of time, wouldn't? Would it? I'm a great voice actor. You can hire me. Great. I was just about to order some tea. Then you've come to the right place. The Sleepless Earl is the premier tea spot aboard the Shienzo Lofu. Don't let the innkeeper's young age fool you. Her research on how to simmer tea leaves is unrivaled. It's true, you can have like a whole conversation with her about it. She's adorable. If you wouldn't mind my humble opinion, order a pot of Hunter Malfang tea. Satisfaction guaranteed. Some guests are tea aficionados and often pontificate about all kinds of expert tea lore at the Sleepless Earl. This sounds just fucking wonderful. I'm not a smart man, I can tell, but I have memorized some facts and can show them off. Would you be interested?
High Cloud Quintet is a fantastic story.
I'm just gonna... I heard you're looking for me, specifically March 7th? Ah, fuck, turned into the Trailblazer. Taking a sip of water. Hydrate, everyone. That was Coca-Cola. Ah! Would you look at this brain of mine? Lost in my storytelling world again. How could I just forget about that? Which reminds me, I have a favor to ask you. There's been a lot going on aboard the Shienzo recently, and the Ambrosial Arbor's new growth and those disciples of Sanctus Medicus causing a ruckus. And all the news feeds report that you've played no small part, Trixie, in keeping the peace. But there's no literature out there on the market right now really capitalizing on this. I'm just thinking, why not get ahead of the curve and make a bit of a killing at the box office? And so I humbly invite you to... Okay, ma'am, I'm having a conversation. And so I humbly invite you to tell me of your heroic exploits. I'll definitely spin out a brilliant story if I could just get my hands on those first-hand accounts of yours. So you want a recap of what happened? Wonderful, if you would be so kind. Mr. Shian takes out his phone and prepares to record your tales. I'm so glad every motherfucker's got a phone except for Bailu. And although she does pull out a phone if you open up a menu with her. But she pretends to not have a phone. In a world where memes and cringe collide, One trailblazer must rise to the challenge. It all started with this cute girl known as Little Miss March, and then some old wise man named Grandpa Yang. You rattle off your journey so far aboard the Laofu in a deep, dramatic voice, adopting the style of the hit web drama 3-Minute Butterfly Immersion. From your arrival in the Shenso, you and your bloody battle with Fantilia, you do your best to cover all the ups and downs and twists and turns of your story, but Mr. Shiyan's attention span seems to be waning. He even turned his phone sideways during the Battle of Evermist Mansion, no doubt to sneak in a couple hands of celestial jade. This woman, who called herself Galactic_Baseballer, was locked in a heated battle against the Master Primus of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And for the Shenzo, this was a battle for life and death. Evildoers, meet thy maker.
Nothing major.
Ow!
Don't get complacent.
I did not realize that now would be the time to fight. I hope this team will work.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
I was expecting some sort of mission selection or something. Here, get poked.
What a headache.
All right. I need to fuck some guys up, and none of them are weak to this yet. Oh, it's a 50-50 chance. Oh, that sucks. Well, fuck it. Wow, that did just a whole lot of damage, huh?
Time for a fun.
Ma'am, please get weak to quantum. Thank God.
This is double speed.
Okay, you're gonna need... Oh my God. So the controller interface makes me very happy most of the time, but sometimes it makes me very sad.
Good as new.
Repay.
Okay. Okay, we've got our sort of battle-related regen going. We're throwing pom-poms at the bad guys.
Don't mess with me.
Do I just want to hit her with a weak hit? A big hit's not going to do very much. I should take advantage of the reduced defense. Yeah, okay.
I'll see you off.
Here, pokey pokey. I'm just gonna get a little debuff on you. Attack reduction, that'll do. Really sucks your shield's on the other guy, but I need to keep the skill point. That's why I need to keep the skill point. Alright, ma'am. We're delaying you in the turn order. Great, cool, wonderful.
Let's settle this.
Let's build up those stacks of quantum.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
We'll stun that guy on the right. Everything's gonna be fine, just fine. You're still weak. Weak. Ow, 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 ow.
Major.
Everybody's...
Receive divinity.
Thanks.
Repay.
We're back.
With me.
We're back, everyone. Let's make certain that their defense... Actually, is their defense already low? Are they still strict defense? It's only the last one around, but hey. Fuck them up.
I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Welcome to the hell of being cut to pieces.
Tough luck running into me.
Here, get your goddamn max health back.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Bless quantum stacks. They're really good. Fuck it. This guy's weak to you, at least.
Can I have fun this time?
Here, can you please become weak to quantum? Please, pretty please, weak to quantum.
Fun.
That is weak to imaginary, you dick.
This
Well,
that needs up.
become weak to everything.
This is double
You
speed.
little bastard. Kill him.
I'll
Thank
eat your
you.
misery. My turn.
I'll see you off.
If I'm being secretly graded on this, I'm gonna
What a headache.
reach out there and fuck this guy up somehow. Alright, he explodes, some people take damage, everybody's fine. You finally finished telling your story. Mr. Shiyan looks pretty pleased too. This old fox has apparently played a winning hand. Haha, you're not a fox yet. Good game, I mean, good story. You're done there with the story, right? Don't look at me like that. I've been listening attentively this whole time. Your story, however, has some issues. Even though the plot is not that boring, it's written in a way that is overstretched, underwhelming, and predictable. I can see where it's going from a mile away. I mean, honestly, you're kind of being just a mercantilist dick about this. Yes, it's mercantilism, really, at this point. Let's not get into different economic theories. Whatever, just pay me the money for my story and we can still be on friendly terms.
Fantastic story.
Come on, don't be like that. I didn't mean it like that. I just feel that if you want your legend to pass far and wide through the Lofu or even all of Shanzhou, then we'll need to make some creative liberties. And hearing you talk about combat, how should I put it? It's really stale. You hit me, then I hit you. It's a bit monotonous. Interesting choice to pick on turn-based combat in this game, but sure. You know about the immersion genre we have on the Shanzhou, right? Interesting choice of pronunciation trick. Or perhaps it could be called an interactive fantasy experience, despite what IPC thinks. Well, those fights are exhilarating, leaping onto roofs and over walls, splitting open time and space, anything goes. Overall, I think the story is lacking a few exciting elements that we need to draw in audience. But its commercial potential is unlimited. What should I do? Please hold on for 1 second. I'm just fetching something for you. This thing is what we in the industry call a protagonist model. Legend has it that some immersive troupe has invented this magical tool for industrial scale screenwriting. Great. You've made ChatGPT. Great. I even thought, and even though Akavili takes on thousands of different forms within thousands of different nameless, you may have heard that actually there's only a dozen or so archetypical protagonists recycled through those classic legends and tales. Ah, you've read Joseph Campbell. Cool. This shows that there are rules to follow when telling an alluring story, and that's how this thing rose to meet the occasion. Or your Jorgis Polti. I don't know which one you are. Anyway, take a gander. Oh, so we've got Goose now. All you have to do is set up a diverse range of encounters for a protagonist along a hero's journey, and let the protagonist gain various mystical abilities and treasures before magnificently defeating a powerful foe. That's how you make a wonderful story. My explanation alone can't do it justice. You'd better take a look yourself. In short, the protagonist model is like a simple magic wand. So long as you follow its patterns, you can easily craft pulse-racing, heart-pumping stories for your audience. Pulse racing is not a normal combination of words, bud. But, you know. How about this? You and I hit up a site of your... Okay, hold on. How about this? You and I hit up a site of your former battles, the Alchemy Commission. Revisiting old haunts will definitely get the creative juices flowing. Let's flesh out this protagonist model. Fine, I'll humor you since I'm such a nice and helpful protagonist. I knew you were kind-hearted. Alright, let's push on then to the Alchemy Commission. You punctuated the end of that sentence with the tilde, bud, and I don't know what that means. Well, here we fucking are. Oh, give me that. Delicious. Oh, it's not filled with smoke. Because I did my job. Did you hear about how we did our fucking job? What's your fucking job? Alright. We shouldn't be mean to this guy. If I was not mistaken, the decisive battle in your adventure began right over here at the Evermist Mansion. Is that correct? Correct. You said that this is where you and your companions fought against the Master Primus of the Sanctus Medicus. Was there any conflict that you encountered here? Or Yep. Or perhaps did she stoop to any dastardly tricks to really put you between a rock and a hard place? Combat difficulty very easy. Huh? How is that possible? How could a great battle be exciting without any swerves or setbacks? Well, I built my team well. Please give me a moment to sketch out a scene. Ah, here we go. Listen up. The Legion was in cahoots with the Master Primus of the Sanctus Medicus. Using their arcane powers, they activated elixir cauldrons to spew forth venomous vapors as they tried to take out Trixie and the other munificent heroes in one fell swoop. For a moment, a mesmerizing miasma filled the air at the Alchemy Commission. Despite the vigor and strength of Trixie, it was too much to deal with and simply overwhelming. The situation grew so grave that Trixie and her companions concocted a genius plan. Oh, I do want to hear this genius plan. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, the realization suddenly dawned that this was still the Alchemy Commission, a paradise known for forging the elixir of life. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have received their mandate from the ruined author, and though we can strive for a miracle pill from the Alchemy Commission, turning over a new leaf to be born anew through generations of cultivated power. What the heck was all that gibberish? That wasn't gibberish. We Shanzhou people love hearing stories play out like this. What's wrong with you? A glorious treasure, the elixir of life. Take it for a shortcut past centuries of martial arts practice and cultivation. Then suddenly, bam, pow, you're smashing enemies left and right. What's not to love about that? Don't interrupt me. It's a good start. Next, I'll go. A fortuitous encounter. Trixie studied the surroundings carefully, fixating on 3 elixir cauldrons on display at the Alchemy Commission. Trixie suddenly remembered that the Vidyadhara healer lady had once mentioned these 3 elixir cauldrons and how they contained essential extracts of everything in the universe condensed into elixirs of life. Once put together, these 3 divine ingredients can be concocted into the elixir of dragon oil, which can make you be born anew and achieve transcendence. Doesn't that name sound like lazy writing? I am sorry for the ad-lib naming here. Anyway, what else am I going to call an elixir that magically imbues powers like this? Let's go over the elixir. Let's go to the elixir. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Let's go over to that elixir cauldron over there and keep at it. I'm sure that'll give us some quality inspiration. Okay, I wasn't suddenly attacked at the end of the conversation. That's an improvement, buddy. Let me preview the enemies first, please. I think, oh, the tilde, meaning a sing-song or sometimes teasing tone. Interesting. Interesting. We've got a bit of a conversation in the chat about what tilde means at the end of a sentence. Could be sing-songy. I like it when you do that by just putting like a note there. I guess technically it's always a quarter note with a weird flag. But oh well. Thinking of this, Trixie jumped right into the elixir cauldron. Excuse me? Stare at Mr. Xian in silence. What's wrong? I'm afraid it would roast me alive. We're not writing a horror story here. Rest assured, graphic scenes like that would never make it past the rating board. This is a sudden comment on Chinese video game publishing real quick. Alright, our hero enters the elixir cauldron, I say exhaustedly. I think I'm about to go into a fight. Oh, fuck. Did I just turn into a fucking bird? This is not funny. Don't worry, it all makes sense. Trixie leaped, I guess. Trixie leaped into the elixir cauldron and suddenly felt as if the whole world were spinning. Our hero opened her eyes, thank you very much, to find themselves, to have turned into a cycrane. The book implies that this is a hidden containment mechanism in the elixir cauldron, designed by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. Anyone trying to take the elixir of life would first be transported to a Fantasia to undergo the trial. You call this makes sense? Okay, hang on. I have to make fun of other video game writers real quick. How about we throw in some quantum mechanics stuff? It'll sure make us sound smart. Don't try to confuse me. You've interrupted my train of thought. The first Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission hoped that one day someone could break the containment mechanism, clear the trial, and take the elixir of dragon oil right in the nick of time to save the Lofu from certain doom. In a curious twist of fate, Trixie was none other than the heroic one prophesied by the first Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission some thousands of years ago. God damn, this guy's just bloating his word count. We know what he's paid by. I'll go check this out. Is this going to be a scan it or... oh, collect pellets, you say? Trixie concentrated all her chi to her core radix, thus breaking the containment mechanism in the Fantasia. Okay. What the fuck do I do about those dogs? A Cycrane can't fight. I did this. I played Yukong's story. It made me cry. I guess I'll try to get behind these boys and then lower down from above. They'll never see me coming. Oh, fuck. Careful. Don't get caught by monsters. I was being careful, you fucking son of a bitch. Alright? Die down. Fucking yoink. Trixie concentrated all of her ki in her core radix, thus breaking the containment of the mechanism in the Fantasia. That was easy. Only a coward would have a problem getting that one. Collect. Trixie concentrated... it's the same line. As all the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Trixie, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. Okay. Are there monsters surrounding it? Is the box a mimic? I'd make for a very cute bird, though. Alright. Okay, bird. I mean, you can pick up these boxes. I don't know if you can open them. You got an Ice Fire Lotus. There was more to that sentence, but I lost it because it was short. Challenge completed. Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to kill anyone. Trixie transformed into a Cycrane, weaving and darting around the elixir cauldron to clear the trial left behind by the first Cauldron Master. What Trixie beholds is a lotus blooming with ice crystals while in flames. This is a medicine that has been extinct since the Theophany era. The Ice Flower Lotus. The Ice Fire Lotus. The Ice Fire Lotus is utterly indispensable when concocting an elixir of dragon oil. Does such a medicinal herb really exist? Just pretend it does. Come on, let's go on then. On to the next elixir cauldron. Just bear with me, okay? Seeing these places in person really gets my creative juices flowing. Buddy, I don't want to know about your juices flowing. I don't care what kind they are. Oh, okay. What, fire, wind, and... That's not gonna wish for blade. That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna bring a totally different crew. I'm gonna bring Branya. Okay, this is... will this team live? Let's fucking find out. Hello, everyone. I think this team is real bad. You son of a bitch, I was sneaking up on some guys. Look, there were some fucking guys there. Having plucked the Icefire Lotus, Trixie seizes an opportunity and leaps into yet another elixir cauldron. Oh man, come on, not this again. Little do you know, repetitive behavior stills a sense of ritual in people. That's why important details have to be repeated a few times over. Our hero enters the elixir cauldron. Do I turn into a bird? Delightful. Trixie returned to the Fantasia, hunting for the secret treasure left by the first Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission, but suddenly, an unsettling aroma aroused the senses. It's stinky tofu. Were it an ordinary person, it would merely be discarded as a mistake of the senses, but what kind of hero is Trixie? The treacherous danger was instantly detected. The book implies that this is an abundance beast sealed within the cauldron by the first cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission. Oh, how the mediocre covet such glorious treasures, yet die filled with hatred at the maw of the beast. Sheesh, the first cauldron master was ruthless. That's the trope for treasure hunting stories. The ancient always leave behind these secret treasures with fatal booby traps hidden within. Don't ask me why, it's just a screenwriter's convention. Trixie couldn't help but sneer, asking, is there any danger across all the galaxy that can stop my might? And with a beat of the wings, our hero took to the sky. I don't know how I ended up. I know what that song. Oh, are you on a fucking patrol path? Because you're looking right at the fucking thing I need to go to, and that's not going to go well for me. Will you turn your back eventually? Wait, what's this? Touch. Attracted the attention of a nearby abomination. Oh, interesting. Interesting. This is stealth action gameplay, motherfuckers. I'm not reading that line again. I got another one. You dogs are powerless to stop me. My beautiful wings make me invincible to your weird abilities. Oh fuck, I gotta go someplace. As all of the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Trixie, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. I think that line was also the same. Oh, and the dogs disappeared. I killed them. No, I just looked in the wrong place. Hello, dogs. Alright, let's go. No dogs around here. Can I pet the dogs as a bird? You got life, death, polypore. God damn it. Keep that text up a little longer. There was a second phrase. I think I'll get plenty of phrases pretty soon. Trixie completed another one of the first Cauldron Master's trial. What appeared next before our hero was a mushroom flitting in and out of existence. It is written that this is no mortal mushroom. It sits within a state between existence and non-existence, constantly fluctuating between the real and the imaginary. It's called the life-death polypore. Finally, we're getting into quantum mechanics. Right then, Trixie had the life-death polypore, lacking only one final medicinal herb before the elixir of dragon oil could be concocted. Why do I get the feeling you're just making up all these names as you go? Ha! No way! Actually, I have a little notebook where I record all kinds of obscure things in. I can show you if you want to. So these medicinal herbs, they all really do exist? The names of these medicinal herbs are indeed constructions of my imagination. I mean, not all of them are completely made up. Enough gossip and bluster. Let's get to the next cauldron and start cooking up that next story. If there are fucking guys next to me, buddy. There are fucking guys next to me.
Burn away.
You're on fire now. Get chopped. Was Himiko a good choice? We'll find out. Everybody gets zapped.
The dead return!
No more coming back to life for you, Mara Struck.
Unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Alright. Oh, you're the one weak to fire too. Well, you're weak to quantum. Get broken.
I'll free you from your
And that one, please.
Sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Thank you. Now just hurt this one bad. Do it again. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. You're a dog. You're gonna bring another dog. I'll try to weaken you first, although that won't necessarily work out great. You're weak to fire. Good.
Lend me your strength.
Himiko, I need you to burn a dog. I know that doesn't sound like a heroic thing to do, but just trust me on this one.
You won't get away.
Alright, now send a flying chainsaw for everyone. Great, wonderful,
So you are
very
afraid of
heroic.
me.
And that dog before it calls more dogs.
I'll
Thank
end your
you.
misery.
Oh wow, shit. Fuck, right, Seely's really dangerous.
Your assistance is timely.
Hey!
Now, Seela. Can you kill this guy in one hit?
I'll see you off.
Wow, almost. Almost. Ow. Delicious.
One step closer to the stars.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, I bet he's gonna interrupt me again. Just watch him fucking do it. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you. Nope, absolutely not. Okay, I'm taking a sip of water. This guy talks a bit. This time it really was water. Alright. How about it then? Ready to start plotting out the next part of your story? Having plucked the life-death polypore, Trixie goes all or nothing, leaping into another elixir cauldron. Our hero enters the elixir cauldron. I'm a bird, motherfuckers! Back in the Fantasia once more, and without a trace of fear or trepidation, Trixie felt like an old hand. I bet I feel like a bird, bud. Trixie calmed right down to sense the feelings left behind in the Fantasia, and those feelings were warm, gentle, and liberating. There was never any doubt that this was the soul-cleansing grace from the first Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission. I don't think this Cauldron Master is graceful at all. Don't say that. The first Cauldron Master was thinking ahead about any misuse that might harm the Shanzo, or is that a bit far-fetched? No problem. Don't even worry about it. This is just the first script. A first script, I tell you. We'll just fix it in post. I have more Coke. I just chose to sip water. The tea ghost came by and brought Coca-Cola. It's delightful. She's incredible, everyone. Oh. It's too hot and we don't have time to make iced tea. It's true. Alright, let's go. Trixie knew this warm sensation meant that the most dangerous part of the trial had already passed. What now greeted Trixie was the first Helm Master's blessing. Take off, Trixie. Welcome to this, your final trial. Okay, I see a lot of dogs. Alright. Zoom forward, a bunch of dogs. They're doing a patrol path. Trixie was determined to put this knowledge to use and find the Cauldron Master's secret treasure. Now, do I have any way to draw those dogs away from those? Right. Okay, let's go get the one that's up top first. Let's see if we can do that. If that gives us the obvious way to... Aha, see, there's a bell over there. That'll draw those dogamations away. Nibble, 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 nibble. Alright. That was supposed to be the descent button, but it didn't exactly work. Oh, the collision box on this part of the model is not great. Okay. That's not terribly surprising. Okay, look. Let me interact. Touch. I attract the attention of the nearby abomination, which is clearly one of those plural words. And grabby. And grabby. Let's get out of here. Whoop. As all the containment mechanisms were gradually lifted by Trixie, the secret treasure of the first Cauldron Master was revealed. It's by those roots we've gotten to the root of the problem. That dog looks like it's looking at the box, but it's actually completely no thoughts, head empty. It has no idea what's going on over here. It's just like, I'm a good dog. And you know what? It's right. You got a Whirlbolt pneumatophore. Well done. Did it just say well done every one of those other fucking times? God, okay. A Whirlbolt pneumatophore. Honestly, great name. Wonderful. Trixie completed yet another trial, only to find herself trapped in a vast white fog. 420, my friend. Once it cleared, Trixie saw a huge tree with floating roots. Despite no obvious breeze, the floating roots swayed in the air, cleaving the very air in twain with flashes of lightning paired in each swing. This, then, was the most precious medicinal herb hidden at the Alchemy Commission, the Whirlbolt pneumatophore. Trixie harvested the best of the floating roots and left this Fantasia of the first Cauldron Master. That doesn't sound like something a Psycrane should touch. No, it's not actually a Psycrane. It's the result of your true, pure, unfettered soul projected into the first Cauldron Master's Fantasia. You can't really think of it in terms of a normal Psy-Crane. There is a limit to the suspension of disbelief, you know? It's what the audience wants, though. Competition in entertainment circles is so fierce these days. How are we storytellers supposed to compete with all the razzle-dazzle and hype of something like Immersia? There's only one answer. Manufactured outrage. Fucking okay, bud. I already hated you, and I carry it back. Alright? I can say all the stuff they can't do in Immersia, and I can say what they don't dare say in Immersia. Anyway, there's no tax on bragging, and words have a habit of disappearing like the wind. Back to the topic at hand. Previously, our hero Trixie acquired all 3 medicinal herbs required to concoct the elixir of dragon oil. All that remained was to cast the ingredients into the elixir crucible, and this miracle elixir would be hers. See there, you know my pronouns. Alright. Ah, fuck, shit!
There it is.
That's it, I'm bringing Jing on. And as much as I love you, I'm bringing Bronya instead. Do I want to bring a real heavy hitter? That's fine. Jing Yuan!
I command one.
Get electric. Oh, fuck him up. That was not the one that was weak to electric. Trotter! Ooh, will I be able to flip? I don't have the stuff to break him. No.
The dead return!
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
There's no time to lose.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush
Okay, have those buffs buff, Dad, and it's time to be rough and tough. Be tank. Use cute to tank. Freeze them bad boys.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
You've been pom-pom and big boy seasoned. Okay,
Let's settle this.
well,
Lend me your
I've got terrible news, Jing Yuan.
Follow my
When that guy dies,
Come.
gonna hurt.
It's pitiless.
tough luck running into me.
March 7th. I'll shoot him. Oh.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, because I gave him a little boost, it cleared his negative status effects. Alright, I forgot. I did that on purpose, everyone.
Lend me your strength.
Just so
There's no
you
time to
know.
lose. Here is thunder.
Alright. This is
Time
a
for
lot
the
of
mess.
overkill for a little cute little guy. Big boy season. Wow, Jesus Christ, little guy.
I'll see you
They
off.
grow 'em tough where you're from.
Lend me your strength.
Jing Yuan, kill the little guy.
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, thank you, big boy. I was really worried that little guy started to get kind of
Battles
scary.
are chess games.
It demonstrated that it knew math? How the fuck do you deal with math? Math is scary. Ow!
You can't run.
Yeah, dogs, real famous for goring. Anyway.
Eternal sleep then.
Dead return!
Alright. Stab.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your
Okay,
strength.
now this is gonna get kinda shocking.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Okay, there it is. Now, shock.
It's thunder.
Told you I could fight.
It's not really thunder if you're just striking them directly, but okay. Freeze.
You can't run. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this.
A lot of freeze
awesome
going
move.
on here.
Let's settle this.
You'll pay for this.
I still got 2 skill points. Yep.
Lend me your strength.
And I still do, because her ability proc.
It's pitiless.
I don't think I'm gonna ult. I think this guy's gonna get himself killed on his own.
divinity.
1,000 thanks.
Repay.
Try that again. This battle is unapproved.
Goodbye. Okay.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
The Orate Elixir Furnace. Alright, everyone, let's dive in. Please submit the required items. Done. Trixie placed the 3 medicinal herbs into the crucible one by one. First came the Icefire Lotus, its fiery heat and blasting cold blended together, bursting out infinite natural force. Next came the Life-Death Polypore, its quantum impermanence stabilizes the paradox inherent in the Lotus. Thanks for the quantum stuff, thanks bud. Finally, Trixie tossed the Whirl Bolt Pneumatophore into the crucible. With a flash of thunder and lightning out of the blue, an entire thunderstorm formed inside 1 square inch of the crucible. Trixie plucked up the courage to reach a hand into the storm. After a while, Trixie's hand pulled out a sparkling medicinal pellet. Ooh! And that, my friend, is what leads a mortal onto the path of immortality. Isn't that evil? Isn't that the whole thing we're doing? Oh, no. I shouldn't have used that word on the Shenzo. Anyway, it's basically a miracle drug that makes you be born anew and achieve transcendence. Behold! The elixir of dragon oil! Trixie swallowed the miracle elixir and instantly felt as light as a feather but as strong as an ox. Our hero could leap 30,000 miles in a second or lift up 10,000 tons. Trixie knew now was the time to settle the score with these pathetic, detestable disciples of Sanctus Medicus, wreaking havoc on the Shenzo. The way you tell it makes me sound like I'm a disciple of Sanctus Medicus. Are we the baddies? Ha! Listen to yourself. Power in and of itself knows no good or bad. Only people do. Is a kitchen knife evil when it's in the hands of a chef or when it's in the hands of a murderer? Less idle chit-chat, please, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests. Lend me your ears. Next up, we have the main feature, Calamity and Snare's Commission of Alchemy, the Nameless Battles, author of Plagues. That is a mouthful, bud. If we put it like that, then this act will be complete. What happened to the fight against the Plague's author demon? Oh, you don't understand. The most difficult thing for us screenwriters is the protagonist development. Once the protagonist character is settled, it's going to be so easy to write in as many battles as you want. Look, this isn't exactly the best writing place for us. Come back to the Starskiff's Haven with me, and after I process all of today's inspiration, we can chat more about combat details. This guy's gotten real southern. I think it's because he said cahoots. Thank you for helping me sort out my thoughts and get some inspiration. I'll start right away. Mr. Xian took out his notebook and began scribbling out at a furious pace. Shortly after, he handed over the manuscript to you, filled with satisfaction, either the man or the manuscript. I've already written the part about Nameless Battles, author of Plagues. That's right, our protagonist on this quest, that is you, has experienced all these adventures and taken this elixir of life. I have to add a few strokes to the protagonist model so that it's not forgotten next time. Speaking of which, I was left with tons of inspiration rattling around in my head after today's trip. I'd like to use some of your side adventures in the Shenzo as material to write some side stories. It'll help flesh out your protagonist model. So I'll write some of your challenging adventures. Why don't you listen and tell me what you think? Tales of the Fantastic. During the event, complete hero's journeys with Mr. Xian to unleash the full potential of the protagonist model. There are different slots in the protagonist model. The plot armor that can be selected for each slot is different. Got fucking plot armor, folks. Slots and plot armors will gradually be unlocked as you progress through a hero's journey. Using these abilities can earn you points and rewards in Legends past and present, and will also gradually unlock Legend of the Trailblazer. Fuck, shit. Let me try that. And will also gradually unlock Legend of the Trailblazer sections. I think I heard the T-Ghost laugh. Laugh at me? Alright. Hero's Journey Chapter 1 completed. Thank you. You can continue... Protagonist model can continue to be used after switching to Legends of Past and Present. Head to Mr. Xian to start Legends of Past and Present for the first time. Oh! Doing it now. Oh. Protagonist models obtained during a hero's journey can be used in other stories. Press the button to use the protagonist model. I got some trial characters. Hero's Trial. After defeating an enemy, target damage dealt can be increased by 25% for one turn. This effect can be stacked 2 times. After defeating a Trotter, immediately recovers 4 skill points. Additionally, all points received by all allies increase by 100% for one turn. Select and equip your plot armors. Star Shattering Blade of Truth, Tier 1. Increases ally skill damage dealt by 100%. Tier 2. Increases allies follow-up attack damage by 100%. I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna put that one there. And that one there? No, that one. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. They're separate plot armors. Oh. Alright. After an ally uses their ultimate, their next action is advance forward, or every time a skill point is consumed, all allies heal for 8% of their max health. What were the differences between these two? Follow-up attack or skill damage. I'll do skill damage. Yeah. And I'll take going fast. Gotta go fast. Okay. Now what do I do? Alright. Confirm. Done. Alright. Back. Oh, right. That's what I was doing. Alright. Enemies will keep spawning for 4 turns. Defeat as many of them as possible. Team setup. Alright. Let's go. How is Trial Himiko? Let me see your fucking details. Details. Trial Himiko. 2314, a bunch of speed. Oh, 127 speed. A pretty good crit rate. Alright, crit damage. Make the world clamor cone. Sure, sure. And what about mine? What does mine look like? Much lower speed. Much worse crit rate and crit damage. You know what? There's this built. We'll take her. Do I want to... Why on God's green earth would I take a Herta? Well, if new ones are going to be coming in, I guess. Like, how are you built? You're a fucking terrible character. Oh, well, you've got a 5-star light cone. Your traces are all fully upgraded. Your gear is phenomenal. You've got no Eidolons, which is a little weird, honestly, given your specific character, since we're given all of your Eidolons, but... Alright, sure. You can be a part of it. Do I do the most bonkers thing? There'd be no healing then. Let's just bring Luocha, come with me. Just get in there. And I'm gonna send Sela because she's my safety blanket. She just knows how to kill. Always gotta know a girl who knows how to kill. Alright, start challenge. Relentless adversaries. This mechanic has a turn limit. Before the turn runs out, enemies will continue to appear. Defeating more enemies will earn you higher scores and greater rewards. The remaining turns will be displayed as a countdown at the action order shown on the left. Dealing damage to any enemy target before a turn ends will earn you points. Defeating a Trotter during battle will award even higher points. Love points. No, they won't be love points. That's different. Alright. Anyway. AoE these motherfuckers. Break 2 of them. Himiko, do your job. Break 2 more of them. You twirl, you kill fucking everybody, I get it. Alright.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am?
Oh, I thought there'd be someone with ice weakness left. Oh well.
Diamond! It's all yours!
Wow, there are more trotters, huh? Anyway, I see some people with fire weakness.
He has its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl!
Alright, well. Stabby stabby. And let's try to break
Eternal
all
sleep
those
and
trotters at once.
So you are afraid
Almost.
of me.
Try to end that guy. Good job.
I'll end your misery.
Break that guy too.
Time to twirl!
Great job, everyone. You really should not have shot her.
Receive divinity.
What did I say?
Repay.
I'll free you from
Anyway,
your
kill that
chains.
trotter for me,
Disappear
will
among
you?
the sea of butterflies.
I like points.
Illusions of the past. You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
I'll end your misery.
Any of you weak to ice? Yeah, 2 of you. Alright.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
I'm kind of fascinated that they made an event where Herta actually kicks some ass, because she's famously not good at doing that.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Ooh. Hey, bud. Welcome to the party.
Time to twirl! I'll free you from your
Goodbye to the party.
The sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Skill point received. Hell yeah. Break that guy.
You
Oh
won't
fuck,
get
you
away.
killed him, I think. Well, you killed him.
Time for an overhaul.
Hey, bud.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Have I finished that first turn yet? Or is this just sort of a nightmare of mulching
And I'm
people?
no exception.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Ah, finally, it slows down. Uh-oh. Ow. They do deal a surprising amount of damage.
Nothing major.
Alright, well,
Time to
good
twirl!
job. Alright.
I'll end your misery.
Yeah. Try to break that.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
So if anyone's curious, Herta is like this genius
I'll free you
scientist
from
who's
your
part of
chains.
the Genius Society. You may have noticed that her joints are a little weird. That's because she's a puppet. There are like thousands of her
Illusions
because
of
she
the
just
past.
can't do just one thing at a time, so she sort of delegated herself to several different bodies.
You won't get away.
Switches around at will.
Twirl!
I do think, I don't know why she likes to hit people with a hammer, but she clearly does, canonically speaking. God, she hits so hard. Trial Himiko, did you do 13,000 damage? Jesus
Still don't
Christ, Trial
understand.
Himiko.
Never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Alright, well, here you go, bud.
So you are afraid of me.
Yeah, that's that one. Dorkura, there you go. And, that one.
Time to
Next
twirl!
one.
You won't get away.
What do you look
Oh, a trotter! Oh, hey, bud. How's it going? Let's
Eternal
make certain
sleep
that we
and
chip damage to their toughness. We're slowly going through these turns.
I'll see you off.
We're very, very fast. Love to kill a guy with dots. I'm really
You are
looking forward
afraid
to
of
having
me.
Kafka everyone. That could have sounded less for me.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
Follow-up attack!
Time to twirl!
Gosh, so many follow-up. Surprisingly durable little guys.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
And that trotter.
I'll free you from your chains!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You won't get away.
Oh my god, did it live? It
You
lived!
are afraid of me.
Golly, sequence drop. My goodness.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I probably can't one-shot this guy. Let's see. Kill it. It did. It died.
I'll end your misery.
Terrible for it. You're broken.
You won't get away.
Let's settle this.
Ooh, a tough one. Hey, bud. Oh, I am actually getting points even for attacking. Interesting. Seemingly for damage. Maybe I didn't catch that without getting rolled.
Time to twirl.
I have something for you.
Don't let it get away.
You won't get away. Time to twirl.
I didn't know that Himiko was going to say that. Okay, 47,000. Is that enough? Is that a good score? I have no idea. I didn't look at the rewards. Oh, they're over there. Sure. Attain a certain score in combat to unlock sections from Legend of a Trailblazer. Okay. Oh! The character used each time will become a main character of the story. After all passages are acquired, you'll receive limited rewards that can be viewed in the mission item panel of your inventory. Oh, God. Oh, and it is the party. Oh, that's really cute. Aww. Oh, wow, that's really cute. I'm sorry, everybody. I think that's cute. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. I thought I wasn't going to read this till the end, but I'm going to read this right now. All right, and here we go. Chapter 1, Calamity and Snares, Commission of Alchemy. And the Alchemy Commission was plagued with threats internal and external. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were wreaking havoc within, while abominations in the ambrosial arbor loomed beyond. Seeing the crisis, Trixie yet laughed loudly at the companions behind them. The heroes were confused as to the reason of the laughter, and Trixie calmly explained, "I laugh at the folly of these abominations of abundance, and at idiocy of the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I love propaganda." Sela cupped her hands in praise. "My sister, you couldn't have said it better. I have heard of your fierce battle against the Ruined Legion on Yalilu. Oh my god, okay. Yalilu 6. That is not the name of that planet. Even with the help of the Doomsday Beast, the Legion could not escape an overwhelming defeat. And now these abominations and demon singular have schemed and plotted, yet the best they could summon was an ebon deer that stands no chance against a mighty warrior such as you." The companions exchanged smiles, their morale renewed afresh. And this moment of high spirits, they heard a whooshing sound in the distance. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus wielded colossal crossbows, firing a steady stream of projectiles in a play to catch the companions off guard. Luocha casually caught the flying arrows and tossed them back to their owners. Screams and screeches rose in tandem, for these dishonorable scoundrels were now having a taste of their own medicine. They're disciples of Sanctus Medicus, you see? All right. Himiko and Herta looked at each other and instantly shared the same thought. We must not let others look down on the two of us. Then they worked their internal chi, made a double jump in the air to fly up, and pounced on the enemy, of course. The chaos that ensued is another story altogether. Golly. The chase is on 50,000 fucking points. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, wow. That's gonna be real tough, folks. I'll have to work out something special for that. Alright. Oh, if I get 10,000 points in each scene of Legend of the Past Present, I will get the thing. The thing that you need. That's like a crown. For the Genshin players, that's like a crown down there. Alright. Alright. Well. What do I have to do to get the next scene of the thing? No. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Xian. Snobs they come and snobs they go. And good friends and manners are hard to come by. A storyteller on stage and a friend below. An acquaintance is worth more than thousands of gold. Unfortunately, you're still far too early for the show, but stick around if you don't mind listening to me chat about tea. I'm not here for that. Tales of the Fantastic thing. What do I have to do to get this one? Oop. Complete chapter 2 to start. Oh, you fucker. Alright, I'm not going to read your dialogue this time. Alright. It's time to write Act 2. I assume Act 2 and Chapter 2 are the same thing. Do I need a break before that? I've been going for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to take a little break, a little 5-minute break. Or 10 minutes, we'll see what happens. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to set it to be a 10-minute break. I'll be back in just a little
Storytelling
bit.
is such an outdated art form.
Alright, everybody, we're back with this guy. Hello, Mr. Xian. It is time. Time to tell me a story, or rather, I'll tell you a story and you'll fuck it up. Let's do this. You see, you can't take much You see, you can't take care of much when you're busy. I almost forgot we agreed to meet. I've been standing here, bud. I've been keeping myself busy coming up with the rest of the plot, but we may have a problem to which I haven't been able to find an answer yet. Based on your original story, after taking out the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, you almost immediately fought your decisive battle against the Lord Ravager Fantilia. Don't you think that's pushing the story along too fast? No. If that's all I had, why, I'd finish telling this story in a single session. I wouldn't get the chance to set up one of my cliffhangers, goading everyone into buying tickets for tomorrow. Stay tuned for the next time with Mr.
Storytelling
Xian.
is such an outdated art form.
These motherfuckers gotta
There are
stop
people
talking.
who like it. Who cares what you think?
All of you, shut up. Alright. And I tell you what, the protagonist model isn't perfect enough if we do the plot this way, so I've come up with an idea. I'm not sure what you think, so I'd like to run it by you. Nameless, you're not the only one, right? Though those other heroes also thrown themselves into this adventure. Is it possible to perhaps fudge things a little so that you will be the one doing these deeds? Wouldn't that make me a fraud? Yeah, but no! What I mean is, could some of the Nameless's heroic... Okay, look, you put the S after the apostrophe if the word itself ends in... fuck it, it's singular. Could some of the Nameless's heroic deeds be pulled together and attributed to a single archetypal character? Creating archetypes like this is easier for our audience to become emotionally involved. How about it? So then, are there any companions whose exploits are suitable for us to add to our story? There's one called Dan Hung! You fill in Mr. Xian about Dan Hung chasing you all the way in the adventure he has encountered at Scale Gorge Waterscape. This High Elder story of yours is interesting, but a little tricky to pull off. It branches off in all directions and has some red herrings. It's way different from the masterpieces I've personally written about the High Cloud Quintet. Therefore, a drastic adaptation is required. We'll cut off everything apart from the beginning and the end. Maybe we can fix this story after all. I've got a rough idea. Let's go to Scale Gorge Waterscape and perhaps we'll be able to find our inspiration beneath the statue of the High Elder. You mean Dan fucking Hung? Alright, that's fine. I guess he's Dan Fung.
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
Alright. I mean, y'all ain't wrong, but also, I'm doing storytelling right now. Alright. Guess I'll teleport here. Now I do know... Oh! There's a treasure chest. Okay, everyone. Slight delay, slight delay. Oh, March. Nemesis. Get it? Good. Alright. I'm so glad I looked. Oh! Warp Trotter. Excuse me, everyone. We gotta change the team a little bit. No, that's not changing the team. Change the team a little bit. We gotta bring out the A team. We're doing our A game. Alright, everybody. Alright, alright. We're gonna sneak up on it. We're gonna catch it totally by surprise. It won't know what's
Time well
coming.
spent.
Oh, Luocha. Actually, I will use
Let's
her.
wait.
Because we're injured right now. Alright. It won't even know what hit. Fuck you! Warp Trotter thought it might get away. It's scared. It knows
you
what's gonna
off.
happen to it.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Well, oh, you live.
Can I have fun
Wow.
this time?
Okay, we're gonna take a lot of hits in second, ladies. And Luocha. Sorry, it's the hair.
You can't run! So you are afraid of me.
Okay, I got plenty of skill points.
You chose
You
the wrong
fucking
enemy.
son of a... Okay, that quantum is definitely gonna kill it, right? Well, here you go. Alright. Oh, let's just freeze everybody.
Major.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move! So you are afraid of me.
Trotter destroyed. Nothing to fear.
I'll see you off.
I don't know why I was afeared of the Trotter, but such is life. Just fucking hit the guy.
You're annoying!
Aw, you really shouldn't have bit her. Though thanks for not goring her, I guess. Do you think a single hit can... Yeah.
I'll end your misery.
Your action may have advanced, but your time in this world has come to an end.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions.
Sela's
of
just
the
gonna
past.
take a lot of turns right now, folks. Don't think too hard about it.
Tough luck running into me.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Heal her.
Good as new.
Thanks. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Sharp side needs
Wait,
targets.
why have I gotten... I've killed so many trotters. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, March. Nemesis spotted. Get him. Good job. I have no idea how I'm going to build a DPS March, but I am absolutely going to... Treasure chest. Oh, wow. You can see, like, the dragon swimming around in there. Hey, buddy.
Oh, shiny. Ooh,
Can you show up
sparkly.
again? I'll keep an eye. Hey, buddy. I see that when there aren't enemies around, you don't just suddenly interrupt. Drink it in, just looking at this magnificent statue of the High Elder causes inspiration to flood my brain like a waterfall. I think they call that going soft in the head. I wasn't being literal, I mean torrents of storytelling swirling into a waterfall of literature. It's said that Trixie's powers surged after taking the elixir of dragon oil, but alas, the Lord Ravager was still an emanator of the ruin author. How could a mere mortal hope to contend? It was then that Trixie realized that the Vidyadhara were descendants of dragons whose high elders naturally possessed aeonic powers, and if those powers could be borrowed, transcendence shall be achieved. Didn't I already achieve transcendence by taking the dragon oil elixir? Hey, ever heard of hyperbole? I studied at the Royal Academy on Yao Cheng, and I'm a professional playwright by trade. My writing has structure. I would never be sloppy. Sure thing, bud. Ahem. With the miracle elixir flowing internally and the High Elder's power protecting externally, a mere emanator, or even the ruined author themselves, would prove no match for Trixie. I'm not sure Nanook would agree with you. Forget about the details. I told you, this is just the first draft. We'll revise it later. Just focus on the main plot. Ahem. Back to the topic at hand, please. This scene should begin with you searching for clues around the statue of the High Elder. Dropping adventure into every scene of the plot will definitely help us flesh out this protagonist model. I reckon this will be a better half of a day, just like last time, so why don't you go off and get ready, fortify that stomach of yours, or go to the bathroom first, or whatever. Come find me when you're ready. Buddy, I just took the bio break. The timer was on. A picture of me eating a peach was there? Alright. Anyway, whatever. I'm looking around in case I missed more treasure chests up here, or any copies of March's Nemesis. I mean, I guess when I don't know what I'm gonna fight, this is still the right team. Alright, let's do it. How's it going? Ready to start? Fuck it, let's go. Oh, I do know what I'm gonna fight. I mean, most of these guys are weak to the things I got. Yeah, okay. Fuck him up. I'm not bringing Himiko. She'd be great, but not great enough. Start checking. Okay. Just pay your respects to the statue of the High Elder. Dan Hung, your new look is real hot. That's what it means to pay respects, right? Did you break into Scale Gorge Waterscape to try and beg me for the power of the High Elder? You're joking. Is this some kind of Outworlder joke? Who's speaking? Up here, I'm right in front of you. Don't turn a blind eye to me. Are you a statue? I am the statue of Yubi, the High Elder. Steeped in the essence of moonlight, I have taken consciousness. Yubi, questionable. Nice name. You're an Outworlder who doesn't even know who I am, yet you dare come here to claim the power of the High Elder so rashly. Heh, you'll never get your hands on it. Can't you bend the rules this once, please? If this is something that could just be bent, then the Videodera wouldn't find ourselves in our current predicament. Sigh, but then again, I'm nothing more than a statue. I can hardly lecture you. What about I set a trial for you, pass it, and you'll gain my recognition. I'll then grant you whatever your wish is. My wish is for 3 more wishes. I'm not some genie in a lamp. We can talk about this again once you complete the trial. Centuries ago, Dan Feng, the High Elder, got led astray in life, triggering the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae and leaving countless mirage echoes filled with hatred throughout Scale Gorge Waterscape. A few of them still cling to vicious hatred, causing all kinds of ruckus that's really starting to get to people. Please get rid of these ill-willed mirage echoes. That's the trial that I have for you. Cleanup duty, got it. Yep. Don, you got anything to say? Silent as ever. Do I see the shadow in there? Again. There it goes. There it goes. It went over there. Does that mean it's going to come up? Oh, there it goes. It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm not paying attention to where I'm walking. I was trying to dragon see. Oh, did you clear out all the enemies in here for doing this little trial? It looks like. Interesting, interesting. Oh, hello. Hi. How are you? I hate it. Lamenting Mirage Echo. I've worked for the Realm Keeping Commission for 500 years and I'll soon qualify to buy a townhouse in the Drifter's Sanctum. What a pity after this disaster my reincarnated body has to keep working. This doesn't seem to be the one. Checkpoint. sense of existence. Faint Mirage Echo. They always mock me for being nothing. How can I earn the respect of the preceptors? Why does my existence become visible every time a troublesome task presents itself? This doesn't seem to be the one. Document Directory Article 3630. Office of Deep Sources Document Directory 3632. The High Elder's Dream Divinations. No, not that one. How have the Videodera not figured out an automatic file management system yet for their massive library? This one doesn't seem to be the one. My little Foxy has run off. Back when I was just an egg. Sorry, we're all fine. Back when I was just an egg, I dreamed there was a little fox playing around in the water with me. When I grew up, I found her out there in the world just as she was about to die of old age. Just the thought of that made me burst into tears. This doesn't seem to be the right one. Alright, they should have picked me as High Elder. Malicious Mirage Echo. I guess, you know what, folks, I think this might be the one. I was supposed to be chosen as High Elder, that cursed Don Feng. It was he who stole my rightful power from me. How did things end up? The preceptors got the wrong person and plunged the Videodera into crisis. Ha ha ha! That was exactly what they deserved. Looks like this is it. Fight music. Horn gore. That's an entire genre of horror movie.
Not the dead.
Return!
Yeah, don't summon your friend. You son of a bitch. What did I just fucking say?
This combat needs
Let's take this guy
double speed.
down a peg, and by down a peg I mean cut him into little tiny pieces and throw away the key. Why do I have a key to a bunch of pieces of a dog? I should kill the original first. What am I doing?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You're gonna call a friend too, aren't you? Yeah.
Nothing major.
This is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but it's all dogs.
Time for a
Please,
fun.
Quantum. You son of a bitch. Oh, we're gonna get attacked a bunch. I should. Yeah.
Can't run.
Oop. Okay. Well, I will freeze exactly one of
Try
them.
that again. Gotta try hard to watch.
These dogs take a while to fight, honestly. You'd think I'm just fighting dogs and I'm a girl with a rifle scythe, but I wanna. Oh,
I'll end your misery.
shit. Alright. Hey, you.
I'll see you off.
You know what? I need to save those for Seema.
Tough luck running into me.
And that dog.
I'll end your misery.
Keep that one frozen. And that dog. Oh no! It lived. Okay, you know
I'll
what?
free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of
Sheila, can you
butterflies.
do this in one hit?
Illusions of the past.
Alright. No more dogs. Battle over. That should be it, right? Time to go back and report it to that statue. Trixie successfully completed the trial and returned to the statue of the High Elder. He appeared in a cloud of white smoke, smelled roughly of skunk. The grievances hanging over Scale Gorge Waterscape have cleared a little. I think you have indeed completed the trial. You really do live up to the moniker of the Nameless. Was that written ironically on purpose? Now that you've completed the first trial, now it's time for the second trial! You're making me do all the 12 labors, aren't you? She knows Greek. Don't worry, this will be your final trial. Just 2? What? Fuck you, what? Before his imprisonment, Dan Feng buried all of his treasure deep within Scale Gorge Waterscape. They say that before he set out, he spoke these words. Rules are made to be broken. That's what I say. What's that about? Anyway, the second trial is to find the treasure, return it to its original owner, and reset the wheels of fate. Trixie found the High Elder's secret treasure trove thanks to the statue's guidance. Cha. Oh, it's way down there, 92 meters away. Find the secret treasure left by the High Elder questionable. Oh, even here in Scale Gorge Waterscape, your nemesis grows. And another one. Oh my god, look at all these. High Elder's secret treasures. View the item. Mr. Xian shoves a jewelry box into your hands. The box is full of fake emerald pendants made from green beer bottle glass and fake diamond rings made of glass marbles. He says this is the High Elder's secret treasure. You say there's no way that's the case. He says he's the fucking scriptwriter, not you. You decide to get him back later. Never mind, just perform it like it's a mime without a prop. Right. Can I still break the other? You're gonna make me leave two of my nemesis back there. Hey, dragon. Okay, off. Hey, buddy. That was weirdly easy. So I was right about you. Being able to complete these trials proves you a trustworthy person. Well said. You sure have good taste. I'll give you that. The truth always comes in threes. You may have passed the first two trials, but now comes the final and most important test, you fuck. And please don't tell me that I'm not trusting. Because this third trial is the answer which you seek. The power of the High Elder. We Vidyadhara naturally reincarnate in cyclical continuity. As the previous High Elder has abdicated and undergone hatching rebirth, a new High Elder will be reborn once more. I want you to find this Vidyadhara egg and deliver the rebirth of the new High Elder. From then on, this new High Elder will be your help and support you in overcoming any hardship you may encounter. Go, Nameless, and help you seek. The help you seek is at hand. Trixie found the soon-to-be-born impending High Elder thanks to the statue's guidance. Okay. Any of my breakable nemesis down here? Sustenance anchor sounds so nice. I am getting hungry. Uh-oh. A cutscene. Trixie found the luminescent Vidyadhara egg. Indeed, there was a creature about to break free from incubation. And so Trixie carefully delivers, presumably, the new High Elder into re-existence. Probably delivered. It sounded like the rest of it was past tense. Investigate. So I need to pass these around. Let's get... These are so embarrassing to do on stream because I'm so bad. Nope. Take it back one more. Alright. There we go, folks. I still haven't done that other one in the other area. That's it? You made me do an easy version of the simple puzzle? That's it? That's how you deliver a baby dragon? You call that delivering a newborn? I'm just using a typical Shanzou literary device. Nothing special about it, okay? Really does say okay there. I didn't make that up. Remind me again, why does the delivery also involve abacus circuitry? So I admit it, it's a bit far-fetched, but I couldn't think of any other way to express things. Forget it, this is our first draft now. As for the details, I'll leave them up to future Mr. Xian to worry about. All in all, with the help of Trixie, the newborn High Elder of the Vidyadhara successfully hatched from their egg and was thus reborn. See, they're fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus, look at this child. Born wearing clothes? What's so weird about that? There's another Shinzo classic tale that tells of a rich boy born with a silver spoon, or rather jade abacus, in his mouth. The newborn could make divinations 500 years back and into the future. The newborn High Elder stared blankly at Trixie. At this moment, Trixie should bear the sacred responsibility of scripting a name for this newborn High Elder. Dragons derive power from their names. Why do I have to name it? Because you're the protagonist of the story. Trixie named the new High Elder as... Okay, I'm gonna read all of these. Don Hung, Cold Dragon Young, High Elder Mark 2000, and John Doe. Cold Dragon Young I feel like it's come up before and I can't remember why. But I think I'm still naming this guy Don Hung because Mr. Xian said I don't want Don Hung in the story, and so I'm adding Don Hung back into the story. Don Hung the Everlasting, a great name. As fate would dictate, Don Hung, the new leader of the Vidyadhara, has been reborn. But just as the two were immersed in the joys of life reborn, crisis loomed imminent. A horde of disciples of Sanctus Medicus had found this location. Oh, hello guys. The freshly reborn High Elder and the Outworlder who took so many of our brothers and sisters. So this is where you are. Odd to be labeled bandit. Quick, take advantage of their weak position and rid them and... Quick, take advantage of their weak position to rid them once and for all. Go! Fear not, Trixie. Let me chant a cloud hymn to protect you. These schmucks are nothing to worry about. Schmucks, too. Golly. Faced with the advancing enemy, Trixie concentrated all her chi and her core radix as she shouted. This is above my pay grade. Could it be some kind of passphrase? Now is hardly the time to say such despondent words. All right, but the High Elder gave a clear shout as the battle began. Okay, is there any chance I'm going to stop that guy from calling reinforcements? No. You know, I've got so many fast characters. Why do I never go before you? Anyway.
Time for a buzz. Told you I could fight. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Okay, we're gonna take a lot of hits in a second, so you better have that shield up.
Try that again.
Let's see if we can slow down these attacks a bit.
Watch this awesome move. Try that again.
I'll see you
Almost.
off.
And now, we will strip those Mara-struck soldiers of their ability to revive,
Bait.
and then we'll just fucking kill them. I think you advanced the action of a guy who's gonna die immediately. That was kind of rude, honestly, bud. Boop. Alright, let's see if we can finish you off. We can't. We've got a sliver of health left.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I was really hoping you were going to attack the lady with the shield.
Can I have fun this time? What a headache. Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Challenge completed. Got some stuff. This is where we fight Fantilia in the story, I think. After this battle, Trixie and Don Hung forged an alliance in blood between which none could ever hope to drive a wedge. Be patient, everyone. The next act, dear listeners, is our long-awaited martial arts fight scene. Traveler treasures Heart of Scions, Dragon Lord commands Wrath of Seas. If we put it like that, then this act will be complete too. Where did the long-awaited martial arts scene end up going? Didn't I mention it? Martial arts scenes are the easiest of all to write. Just a couple of strokes and your protagonist model is all it takes. Bah. Mr. Xian began scribbling at a furious pace, as before. as soon as he let out a long, satisfied sigh, which seemed to be a habitual pattern for Mr. Xian's writing process, and handed the protagonist model over to you. This scene is complete. Take some time to take a look at it, and feel free to share any feedback at all with me. What follows should be the climax and end of your story, so I need to think carefully about how it's written. It's already getting late, and we've both put in a lot of effort. I will head back to Starskiff Haven, and let's keep in touch if any inspiration strikes. So long! Ha. Alright. Alright.
Wanna go take some pictures?
I don't think I'm gonna do Act 3 today. Ooh, somebody with question marks is there. I got side quests to do. I will do them another day, but I will do one of these challenges.
High Cloud Quintet is a fantastic story.
Yeah, I've heard this line before, buddy. I can't believe you say this every time we talk. Tales of Fantastic. Wait, what? What do you mean complete chapter? Oh. Okay. Aha! There we go. This is how I get to this screen. You know what, folks? We've been going for a little while. I think I am gonna take a break for the day. I will try to come back sometime soon. Not today, but maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. It's my vacation, and I'm still very, very ill. So, we'll say goodbye to Starskiff Haven here. And, I'm having a pretty good time. This lives up to its reputation for being quite wordy, but I do like saying all these words. And I like seeing all these characters having a good time instead of bad times. Although the bad times are also still quite good. I like this game quite a lot. Let's just say it that way. Anyway, thank you for sticking with me today. It has been an incredible journey with Mr. Xian, and I'm certain it will only get more poorly written. He is a hack after all. But I think it's being written that way quite on purpose. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend, and I hope you're having a great life. That's what we all deserve. All right. Bye.